It's meeting season around college football. Big 12 getting together. Full swing in Orlando. These meetings take on added importance with the changing landscape of college sports. Among the things on the agenda, the college football playoff format, the transfer portal, and the revenue sharing with players. Other than that, Brett Yormark entering his third year as Big 12 commissioner. Nothing else is happening in college sports because time flies when you're having college sports chaos fun. Commissioner, from August 1st, 2022 to today, how would you sum up your first 3 years leading the Big 12?
I'd say it's been a great 3 years of progress. I inherited a conference that at the time needed to be stabilized. We needed kind of clarity on our future. And over the course of the last 2.5+ years, I think we've been able to gain a lot of clarity. We've enhanced our national profile, how people think about the Big 12. Obviously, our composition has changed. I inherited a conference of 10 schools. We're at 16 now.
Yeah.
We've integrated 8 new schools in the last 2 years. And obviously, next year, we start a new 6-year partnership with ESPN and Fox. So it's been a great first almost 3 years. A lot to build on, for sure.
Sure, and you hit it on the head. I mean, you took over a conference that a lot of the national pundits were like, this thing is dead after some of the teams that exited. You bring in some good, stable teams from around the country, and then the 4 from the Pac-12 a year before, and it's now healthy, and it's a good league. And playoff changes, as we know, once again, are going to be on the table after just starting the 12-team playoff last year. And the first thing already happened, the new reseeding rules, which obviously would have impacted Arizona State last season. What are your thoughts on the changes in seeding in the upcoming playoff?
Well, I was very much in favor of the seating change we made last week. The entire management committee was. It was the right thing for college football. It simplified things for sure, and I'm excited about it. And I think I speak on behalf of my commissioner colleagues, and it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, and look, being an Arizona State guy, that certainly would have benefited them, but it is the right thing to do when you have a season full of work. You get in with a conference championship, but you seed them as the best teams in the country. I wholeheartedly agree. The other proposed changes are the expansion to 16 teams. Now, several formats are being suggested, including the one is 5+11, the 5 conference champions and the 11 at-larges. You've spoken in favor of this one. Why?
Well, first and foremost, I like 16. More access is better for the Big 12 for sure. But I'm also about fairness. And there's been a lot of conversations out there about AQs. And, from where I sit, and I know I speak on behalf of our coaches and our ADs, we want to earn it on the field. And I'm adamant about that. And I think a 5+11 format does that. It's fair. It's what our fans want. And they don't want an invitational. They want a true playoff system. And we have that right now. I thought last year going to a 12-team format was fantastic. It played out exactly how people had hoped. It was very dramatic. It created a lot of interest. Going to 16, I think, does more of that. But I think we need to put these multiple AQs, take it out of the conversation and focus on what's right for college football. And I think 5+11 does that, and that's our preference.
Yeah, and how soon would you like to see the move to 16 teams?
Well, I mean, the 12-team format is in place for next year. So as we think about an expanded format, that wouldn't take place until 26.
Hey, look, we're going to step away from college football because I know everyone wants to talk about that as the season closest to us now. But I'm going to let you brag on the Big 12 in basketball for a minute because this is one of the best conferences in the country. How much better did your league get when you brought in those new schools?
We got better. Expansion in general made us better. And I just don't want to reference the 4 corner schools, but expansion before that.
Sure.
Where we brought in a Houston and a BYU, a Cincinnati and UCF. I mean, we've gotten stronger across the board in all sports, Olympic sports, men's and women's basketball, and football. But as we focus on college basketball, specifically the men, we got considerably better. I mean, you brought in an Arizona, obviously, and a Houston over the last 2 years. And we know what Houston did last year, going to the championship. I look forward to a great season of college basketball next year. We met with our coaches this year, both women's and men's. They're very excited. They've been active in the portal. They're investing in all the right ways. And They know that basketball is important to this conference, and I look to get even better moving forward.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, from where you took over this league to where it is now, it has been a remarkable job, and I know you're not done yet. Commissioner, thank you so much for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you in a month at Big 12 Media Days.
Thank you for having me.